Mabuhay, kamusta kayo, and welcome to another video. So I've got a bit of a repotting to do today, but a slightly different type of repotting. I want to have a go at staging one of my plants. I've recently been inspired to do this with the videos that my friend Clyde Morris has been uploading. He's been repotting and staging a lot of his plants, using very nice looking pots and adding things like cool rocks to the display. Really does look awesome. My friend Cactus Joe made a video a while back showing some of his staged plants, the types of materials you can use for staging and where you can collect those materials. I'll put the links to Clyde's and Joe's channel in the description below, do go over and check them out. But you may still be wondering what staging is, and all it basically is taking a plant you like, getting a nice pot and potting it up in a way that looks more natural, kind of like creating a desert landscape in a pot. So today I'm going to have a go at staging a plant, something small and easy to begin with. So the plant I'm going to use is this lovely Haworthia chloracantha. This was actually from Clyde Morris a couple of years ago and has done fantastically well. Propagated this several times too. It's a very prolific plant and I think it'll be a nice one to use for staging because of the way it clumps and spreads. I've noticed this plant has a pretty shallow root system as well, so this will actually be a perfect plant for the type of pot I'm wanting to use. Which is this lovely bonsai pot Edith got for me quite a while ago now. Really nice pot, lovely colour. And this has just been sitting in a box for about 2 years, so it's finally going to get a plant in it today. And for the staging materials I've got a few rocks in here. And some nice pieces of slate which I think will look pretty nice around the plant. Right, let's get the Haworthia unpotted first. This should come out very easily because of the shallow root system. And you can see just how shallow they are, don't go very deep at all, so it'll be perfect for a shallow bonsai pot. Not going to clean the roots up too much as it'll be going back into the exact same mix. So I'm going to take some of these pups off as well. I want a more rounded look to the plant. So I'm going to take these few off here. And I'll pop these up separately. They come away very easily. And that's a nicer looking shape now and will fit better in that pot. Add a couple of pieces of mesh over the drainage holes. Add a bit of our mix, which is 4 equal parts of Johnnins No. 2 compost, pumice, Keodama and zeolite. Even that out a little bit. So with this I don't just want to stick the plant directly in the middle of the pot, like that. I mean it'll probably still look nice, but to make it look a bit more interesting and unique, I kind of want it planted off to the side here. And then we can add the pieces of slate around it. I've kind of got an image in my head of how I want it to look. Whether or not it turns out that way, we'll see. Just going to add a bit more mix in there. So yeah, I definitely want it in the corner like that. Add some mix around it. And at the back there, gently poke that around the roots. Right, let's start adding the pieces of slate. Even though this will be the back side and won't hardly be seen, I still want it to look decent from all sides. So I'm just gently wedging these pieces in. And take your time with this as well. If you don't like how it's looking, you can always remove everything and start again. So there's no rush. These pieces of slate I actually got from my garden. There's a lot of potted plants out there that have this as their top dressing. So I took some nice looking pieces from those. I sterilised them first as well with some boiling water and cleaned them up a bit, got the dirt off them. So I definitely want the slate surrounding the plant, but the area on the left we can possibly add some different rocks. And I do want to add some top dressing of some sort as well. But I'm already liking how this is looking. And the good thing about using a clumping plant like this as well is I can keep it this size. If I don't want any of its pups growing over the slate or trying to fill the pot out, I can simply remove them. Add a bit more mix there, raise it up a little. So that's looking pretty decent so far. I really do like how that slate looks. So for the past 10 minutes or so I've been thinking of what I want the left side to look like. The other rocks I had didn't really go well, so all I've done is simply added another piece of slate, and then I'm going to cover the soil with some lava rock, I think. So I'll start adding those. Again, you can take your time, no rush. And again, if it doesn't look good, you can always remove it and try some different material. This is looking pretty decent though. Just want to make sure all that soil mix is covered. Don't want to be able to see any of it. I'm pretty happy with that. I don't want to add too much more. I think with staging you can sometimes overdo it and add too much and it can start to look a little messy or unnatural. But yeah, not bad for a first attempt. I doubt it'll win any prizes, but I think that looks pretty cool. So I have tweaked it just a bit more. I wanted this back corner to be a bit more bulkier, so I've wedged a few more pieces of slate in there. And for this front area I thought it just looked a little flat, so all I've simply done is put one piece of slate on top of another. And just doing something as simple as that has completely changed the look of it. Yeah, very happy with how it's turned out. It's definitely made me want to stage more plants. And I have these 4 pots to use yet, so if you'd like to see more of this then please do let me know in the comments. I've got some ideas on what plants I'd like to use for a couple of these in mind already. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll leave you with a bit of cinematic footage of this arrangement now. If you did enjoy, please remember to like and comment. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. Hit the notification bell as well so you know when I upload a new video. You'll be safe and well, and I shall see you next time. Salamat po paalam. Bye for now.